I'm Sal from ComicPOP, and a lot of people have asked me for recommendations for Spider-Man stories, so I thought I'd just make this kind of comprehensive video where I tell you, based on your personal preferences, what kind of Spider-Man stories you'd like. Guy's been around for 55 years, there's no question that there is some kind of Spider-Man story out there for you. If you are in high school and you're looking for a high school-age Peter Parker, kind of teenage Spider-Man, then there are two titles I recommend for you. The first one is obvious. It's Ultimate Spider-Man, written by Brian Michael Bendis with art by Mark Bagley for the first 110 issues or so. This title is, for many people, the definitive era of Spider-Man. One contiguous storyline from beginning to end, and man, is it an ending. However, if you're also like me and you're a continuity buff and you were looking for a Spider-Man that takes place within the 616 or Marvel Prime universe, that's to say the regular universe that Peter Parker has been in since 1962, then I recommend the Untold Tales of Spider-Man, written by Kurt Busiek with art by Pat O'Leaf. This story is painstakingly folded in between the original Lee and Ditko era Spider-Man stories. So if you want modern storytelling sensibilities, but still harken back to that bygone era of Spider-Man, that this is the series for you. Terrific art, really great stories, while also maintaining that nostalgic feeling for an era that you had no business living in the first place. If you're an adult or a college-age student on the cusp of manhood looking for a more mature Spider-Man, then I recommend Amazing Spider-Man, written by J. Michael Straczynski. You can start with Volume 1, Coming Home, and excluding 2 volumes that's since passed, and Skin Deep, those are completely and utterly disposable. You don't need them, and they have no bearing on the major mythos as far as we Spider-Man fans are concerned. Then you can definitely jump right in and get into it. It's about a man reconciling his decision to be a superhero. There's no psychodrama where he's wondering if he should be a superhero. He doesn't throw his costume in the garbage and try to be a regular person. No, this is a man who said, I'm Spider-Man, but I'm also this other guy, and I have to make those two halves work. Now, if you are a self-contained graphic novel kind of guy or girl, then I recommend Spider-Man Blue by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale did these color series for Marvel for a while, where they did self-contained graphic novels, isolating one particular color and then using it thematically throughout the book. This one is Spider-Man Blue, and it highlights the era of Spider-Man's life when he was in college and courting 2 romances at the time, and it's a really, really terrific, in-depth analysis of the character, while also giving you a terrific story. And, best of all, it's self-contained, and you don't need any of the other stuff in order to jump right in. You could know nothing about Spider-Man and completely follow along. Now, you could throw a rock at a Spider-Man library and find any number of stories about him down in his luck, but if you're looking for a successful Spider-Man, then there are 2 stories for you, and I recommend Spider-Man Big Time from Dan Slott and Humberto Ramos, and it's an amazing culmination for us Spider-Man fans who thought to ourselves at one point or another, why doesn't he just hunker down and get his stuff together? Spider Island is the crescendo to that story, where we just see Spider-Man succeed on a massive scale. Let's say you're a DC fan and you're really digging Superman right now, and you're looking for a similar flavor in Spider-Man. Well, there are 2 series for you that I recommend. The first of which is Tom DeFalco's Spider-Girl series, which is taking place in an alternate future where Peter Parker and Mary Jane settle down, have a kid, raise her to being a teenager, her powers manifest, and now she becomes the spectacular Spider-Girl. It's a great melodrama about the daughter of Spider-Man making it on her own and being a teenager and having all the similar problems Spider-Man has, but applied to a female perspective, and really see a original, pure character blossom. But if you're looking to get back in the monthly game, I recommend Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows by Jerry Conway and Ryan Stegman. This is an ongoing series happening right now about Spider-Man being a dad and raising his daughter with spider powers, and it's just a great family dynamic, and it's a really, really fun, self-contained story. It's a great little series where each individual issue has its own kind of self-contained story with a tight through line to connect them all together. Alright, now that family stuff's out of the way, if you're looking for a darker Spider-Man, I recommend 2 volumes. The first of which is Amazing Spider-Man Back in Black by J. Michael Straczynski with art by Ron Garney. This sees a Peter Parker pushed to the brink by the Kingpin, and it's a great knockdown, drag-out fight between these 2 men. The second one I recommend, of course, is Kraven's Last Hunt, written by J.M. DeMatteis with art by Mike Zeck. This sees Peter Parker similarly pushed to the brink, but in an earlier stage in his career. We see him buried alive and have fever dreams of the men that he's left behind. And it's also a great character study for a forgotten and underrated villain, Kraven the Hunter. And last but not least, if you do not like Peter Parker and you are not interested in him, but you love his costume and you want to see him just do darker stuff, Superior Spider-Man is the series for you. It's just the best not Spider-Man series about Spider-Man. Well, I hope this video helps sort through the 55 years of Spider-Man history to find a couple of volumes that maybe you might want to pick up on your own. Of course, all the links are in the description box below this video, so if you want to pick one up, just click it down there, and boom, there it is. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time here on ComicPOP.